Yeah. So,
तू पेपर भी खाएगा?
नहीं.
Hey, Lizzie, shut up. I'm just gonna.
So I just started reading Never Let Me Go by Kazuo Ishiguro. And in chapter 2, we are introduced to this interesting concept called exchange. Exchange is basically a quarterly fair at the Hailsham school. 4 times a year, spring, summer, autumn, and winter, we had a kind of big exhibition come sale of all the things that we've been creating in the 3 months since the last exchange. Paintings, drawings, poetry, all sorts of sculptures made from whatever was the craze of the day. For each thing you put in, you were paid, blah, blah. The rule was that you could only buy work done by students in your own year, but that still gave us plenty to choose from since most of us could get pretty prolific over the 3 month period. So basically anything that you wanted, whether you wanted to decorate the walls around your bed or wanted something to carry around in your bag and place on your desk from room to room, then you could find it at the exchange. So this concept really resonated with me, and I couldn't help but pause and reflect on about what effect this kind of system might have on our societies and our communities. And sure enough, the author goes on to say that I can see now too how the exchanges had a more subtle effect on all of us. If you think about it, being dependent on each other to produce the stuff that might become your private treasures, that's bound to do things to your relationships. I think one of the reasons why we are today dissatisfied despite owning so much stuff is that there's very little human in whatever we own. Everything comes from very far, from a long industrial production process, and we often buy it from a faceless website. It's kind of hollow, and we lack connection with whatever we own. I mean, we are already gradually evolving towards a more community-oriented consumerism, so this resonated with me quite a lot. And more and more of what we buy is stuff that has been, and we are gradually... Lizzie, can you please move, baby? Come on. Come on. Come on. Yeah, and more of what we buy is gradually more and more of what we buy will come from a friend and not a factory. So it made me feel really good to read this. Lizzie, ladies and gentlemen.